Okay, today is Sunday. Welcome to Dr. Kim's channel. I'm Dr. Kim, PhD in psychology counseling, also a metaphysics teacher. Come in and greet me. Today I want to share the knowledge of dragon. To many, dragon is what animal which we don't even see on the earth, correct? We saw, we seen, we know tiger, rat, ox, monkey, rooster. They are all physical animals that we do see them in the farm, in the zoo, but we don't see dragon. So how did ancestor, Chinese ancestor, talk so much or emphasize so much about dragon, and very great emphasis on dragon, and we have never seen a dragon? So what are Chinese ancestor talking about when they're referring to dragon? Number one. Number two, in Chinese metaphysics, the word dragon is very, very important. The impact of dragon in the Bazi chart is also very significant. Elizabeth, nice to see you. I saw you like teacher video so much. Thank you so much, Elizabeth, for supporting teacher. Thank you for supporting the channel. If you don't support the channel, then of course I will close the channel, right? What's the point of doing the channel if nobody appreciates? Remember, doing the channel is for you, okay? For most of you, those who wants to learn real Chinese metaphysics, they want to know really good stuff. Truthful, factual, ethical knowledge. Then you can come to this channel. All right? Okay, while waiting for some of you to come in, let me talk a little bit about the 7 months. 7-month prayers for good brothers. Okay, 15 September 2025, 3 p.m. Minimum contribution 88 onwards. Contribution for what, teacher? Contribution for all the prayers item. Correct? All these prayers item. Okay? And then I encourage you to come on 15 September, 3 p.m. to come and help me with the offerings. Come and help. Okay? These are last year one. So in Chinese metaphysics, we believe in yin and yang. We believe in yin and yang. Even in feng shui, we have yin and yang feng shui. We believe, Chinese ancestor, we believe yin and yang. Yang, of course, represents survive. Correct? Survive, like you and me, 人间. Yin, ancestor also believe yin do exist. So yin is like 阴曹地府, correct? You can call the underworld. Correct? So yang gong de must do or not? Yang gong de must do. Correct? Yang gong de is like what teacher does every year for the old folks. Correct? So yang charity is Christmas and New Year for the old folks. That's what I do. Right? For the old folks. Charity for the old folks. These old folks, they are deserted old folks, meaning, or rather they have no support from their loved ones. For example, some adult old folks, they have mentally ill children that cannot afford to support them and their old age, so they are put at special home for the old folks. Okay, so yang gong de we will do the Christmas and the New Year one. Okay, food distribution, especially the household groceries for the old folks. Then in charity is definitely the 7 months. 7 months. Okay, the 7 month prayers. Jiaru, nice to see you. Join the 7 months prayers. Hockey, nice to see you. So in Chinese metaphysics, even the ancestor world perspective, we believe in yin and yang. Right? For example, yang, we have human survival, you and me. Yin, we have like our disease. Correct? So for 7 month prayers are for something like these old folks. It's just that old folks in the 人间, right? In the yang world, yang 的世界, the old folks, they are deserted by their children, or the children are sick, cannot take care of them, or the children are mentally ill, cannot afford or cannot even properly care for these old folks. So they lack of support. So they are put in a home. So Christmas, New Year, we do something for them. Right? This is called the young charity. Then the in charity, we will focus on the 7 month brothers. Correct? 7 month brothers means the deceased. Similarly, they also have nobody to pray for them, or they have no offerings for them. So we take this 7 month opportunity to charity for the in. So isn't it good? Teacher, you have young charity, you have in charity. Correct? So the lunar 7 month, you may say, is a folk. Maybe you can say, oh, it's not scientific, proven, whatever you can say. Okay? But in the ancient perspective, in the Chinese metaphysics perspective, we believe that in yin and yang. Okay? So we do yang charity. Now, of course, we also do the yin charity. Okay? And this in charity is also very good because it shows what? It shows kindness and respect also. It also shows that, hey, we respect the Chinese metaphysics. We respect the Chinese culture. All right? So there are wandering spirits around. To the ancestor, they believe, yes. Just like the old folks, nobody to take care of them. They are in the special home. Right? So similarly, the in world, the underworld, they may also have this wandering spirit also, which we believe. And I find that from my years of experience doing charity for the young and doing charity for the in, I find, especially the in, I find very, very good for wealth protection. I find it quite good. Like you help the wandering spirits, the underworld friend, they also will help us. Prayers with temper. This one is 7 months, brothers. Wandering spirit. Different story, girl. And for example, teacher, I do charity for old folks. So I cannot do charity for the children. Does it make sense? Doesn't make sense, what? Correct or not? Teacher, I prayers in the temple. Means I cannot have prayers for the 7 brothers. Doesn't make sense to me also. You understand? So, teacher, I have charity for old folks at, for example, Ang Mo Kio. Then I cannot do charity for old folks at Johor. No. Not true. Doesn't make sense to me also. Oh, I already have charity to old folks at Singapore. Means I cannot do charity for old folks in Thailand. Huh? What logic is this? I don't see the logic there. Okay? Oh, and this one I experienced myself. I find this very good. The good fortune thing. Oh, so I encourage you to do not only the young charity, I also encourage you to also do the in charity, right? Like all these prayers that we did last year, correct? So all the two members, oh, and come and help me do the prayers and burning also of the prayers materials for them. Oh, this one last year we saw some event while we were offering. What event? You go and ask the last year people. We were actually quite shocked. Huh? So in terms of ancient perspective, we believe in yin and we believe in yang. Even feng shui, we have yin feng shui and yang feng shui. Yin feng shui means tombstone. For example, emperor, why they need to find very, very auspicious place to bury themselves. That one is a yin feng shui. That is a yin zai. Why? To bless their offspring. So they need a very, very good feng shui place to bury, especially the emperor. Correct? And then for yang feng shui, it's like your house and my house, your office and my office. Huh? So that's why I also promote in charity, which is prayers for the good brothers. I know it works. And I strongly encourage to continue doing this at least minimum 3 years. Minimum 3 years. If not, the certain brother say, hey, last year this year you know, like no consistency lah. That's what I'm trying to say. Everything we do in life, consistency, very important. Correct? Consistency, like teacher is always here for you. Isn't it consistency? Or now you see me, now you don't. Inconsistency. If inconsistency, you think who wants to help and protect you? Correct or if you constantly are like David, consistent, coming to FB Live, consistent. David again, David again, David again. Anything David texts me, I will be there one. Correct? But if I sometimes see you, sometimes I don't see you, then sometimes you like that, sometimes you like very unstable. I may forget you because out of sight is out of mind. Correct? Or and you cannot blame me. Right? It's because that you lack of consistency. So same, young charity or in charity, consistency. Like all this young and in charity been doing for more than 10 years already. Like the old folks, I have been helping out over 10 years already. Huh? Cannot remember how many years, very long. Okay, so it's also a time for two members, we are united. Okay, and then we share the blessing. Okay? Okay, so we're going to have it on 15th September. So minimum is 88. One whole household, minimum 88 onwards. Last year, I collected 50, not enough. Over the budget we say, not enough. Right? Got rice, oil, drinks. Then all these burning papers, not cheap. Everything, the price now, don't know why, everything so expensive. One bag of rice, I don't know how much. 真贵. Okay, and then plus all these prayers item in carton boxes, not one, many carton boxes. Okay? Of course, what we want to do, we do generously, right? We give to them generously. Okay? So can help me on September 15 if you are free also. Teacher, not free. Not free. I want contribution for the prayers. Help me pray. Can. The names, all this will be included. Then I will put Hejia. Hejia means whole family. Okay, come and support the good brothers. Now, today, let's talk about dragon. Especially if your pastor got dragon, and this lesson is very important for you. Okay? Okay, I finished the good brothers announcement already. Now let's talk about the dragon. Okay, let me change slides. One slides. Okay, change slides. Change to this one. Okay, let's talk a little bit about this dragon thing. Which I don't think many people know. Even a lot of Chinese medium physics teacher, I don't think they also know. Right? Nobody is very interested to explore why this, why that. It's very important. Foundation, very important. Share screen. Okay. Where's the here, share screen. Share screen. Okay, share this. Irene, nice to see you. My apple is here. My favorite girl. Emily is right. Like and share, like and share. David is here. Hockey is here. Jiaru is here. LY is here. Okay. Thank you for consistently coming into Dr. Kim channel. Your presence is very important for me. It shows me that you really love what I'm doing and you want me to do more. Right? It is a Wei En, dragon and horse most interesting. I think 10and 上下午. Okay. Now in the 12 animal zodiac, we know there are rat, ox, tiger, rabbit, dog. Of the 12 animal zodiac. For example, if you look at the 12 animal zodiac, alright, if you look at the 12 animal zodiac, you will know that these animals exist. Exist means you can see them, you can touch them, you know it's there. Agree? They're either running around in a farm or in your house or in a zoo or what. You know that such animal exists physically. Right? Fideli, teacher miss you so much. Hey, nice picture. You went Hawaii. Thank you so much. Okay. So of the 12 animal zodiac, you realize there's this word here called dragon. Which, have you seen a dragon before? Have you seen a dragon? Hey, I'm talking about real one, not the cartoon one, not the paper one. I'm talking about the real one, like the snake, right? The horse, real one. The dog, rabbit, real one. Who have seen a dragon before? So, nobody have seen it. Not even the Chinese ancestor, honestly. But why? The Chinese ancestor place so much emphasis on dragon. In fact, even the emperor, his robe, you can see dragon in front one. And only he can wear the dragon. Nobody can wear the dragon. Symbol on his clothes. Correct? Why is it so? And in Bazi, if you know dragon, you know dragon is the king of all the 5 elements. If you got dragon, either you very asai or very buisai. Dragon. Therefore, come and look at this dragon. Come and look at this dragon. Now, if you refer to the ancient texts, the very first dragon was actually found, the picture, talking about picture in the ancient text, it was actually found in the ancient textbook. The very first one, the yin-yang theory, in the yin-yang theory, right, they actually drew the yin-yang this way. It wasn't, the yin-yang in original doesn't look like that. Doesn't look like that. It doesn't look like that. It doesn't look like that. If you flip the ancient text, very old one, 那种蜀汉啊, what, you go and check the textbook. The very first image of the yin yang was actually like that. This one. Correct. Then later on, some more ancient textbook, they found this. They found this as the yin yang picture, the image. They found this. Huh? The first book they found was this one. Then later on, they explore more. That means the later dynasty book. They flip, they search, right? They got dynasty what? This year to this year, this dynasty. This year to this year, this dynasty. So then in the later dynasty textbook, they found this as the yin yang chart, the yin yang symbol. Then they're like, right? And then they realize that, in ancient time, words are not very well developed. That's why in ancient, when you explore the Hetu and the Luo Shu, for example, this book, when you explore this Hetu and this Luo Shu, you will realize, how come only circle, white circle, black circle? This is like 10,000 years ago. No? This knowledge is about 10,000 years ago. Right? And then they don't have words. They have circle, black, white. Why? Language words are not very well developed. Not very well developed. So that's why ancestor, they draw circle, or they draw picture. That's why you notice the ancient Chinese words, they are actually pictory. They are actually pictures. Pictures. Because their writing, their wording are not very, very well developed. So they draw cartoon, correct? To illustrate what they want to say. Therefore, this is how they actually draw the dragon. And in the ancient text, it's listed as this is the dragon. It did not say, this is a worm. No. They listed this drawing as dragon. Then, as they move on to the next text, the later text, right? Slowly they explore the later dynasty text. They saw this as the yin-yang picture. Right? And then later on, more text, they found these two dots. Okay? Now, of course, the latest one, already lah. After that, people improvise, people, then become like that. Understand? Number one. Number two, in the ancient time, remember, Chinese ancestors, they are farmers. So to survive means must have food. That's why the emperor must pray to who? To the sky. To the sky, not to the sky, to the universe. To the who? To the Jupiter, to the Saturn, to the 28 constellation star, because they are the one that work together to make sure that the earth, forces on the earth is balanced. Meaning, if they fight or what, then what COVID lah, don't understand. Watch last video. Okay, I talk about the Jupiter, the Saturn. Go and watch that video. Okay. Okay, and then for this dragon story, is because the constellation star. Remember, ancestor look at 天象. 天象 means they study how the universe work. They study how the sun, the moon, and all the nearby Earth planet, correct? How they move, how they create forces that threaten or support Earth, so that Earth, Chinese ancestor called 风调雨顺, means the weather is very nice, so that we got good harvest. Okay, therefore that is the reason why the ancestor, correct, they must study the universe, but they have no satellite, they have no telescope. Okay. Okay, so when they are studying the star, the 28 constellation star, which is here, right, they actually divide this 28 constellation star into north, south, east, west. Correct? So this one is the this one is the east. Okay, this is the east side of the star. This is the west side of the star. Oh, and then they notice this west side, this star, this west side star, this west side, this part, the constellation star on the east side one. They notice every time this star got problem, means the empire got problem, the dynasty in big trouble. So the ancestor have a good look at the 28 constellation star, correct? And then they notice this 28 constellation star, the pattern, right? This star is called the Wei Xing, correct? 28 constellation star, this combination is on the east side. Then every time this 8 constellation 变来变去 or something like that, the empire in trouble, like that, or political change, or this or that, right? Therefore, the ancient, especially the imperial astrology, they will closely look at this. Okay, because this one impact the 国运, the country up or down, the dynasty collapse or not, right, or prosperous. Then they realize, 这个卫星 right here, this 这个卫星 then 星星、房星、底星、抗星 and 角星. Then they look at the formation, they look at the stars, quite a pattern. They see the pattern, then they imagine this pattern. They imagine that's how they got the dragon. That's where the dragon come from. The concept of the dragon come from. So the dragon is what? Can you see? This one is the tail, correct? If you look at the star, you can see, you see? They see the tail. Right? They see the star formation. Right? They then see the pattern. Then that's how they come up with because you see, got the 角, right? Got this, got all this pattern, right? They see the pattern 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the 6 stars, correct? 7 also can, but I see the ancient text, it listed 6. It listed the 角 as the 头, and then tail as the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But this picture got 7. That's why maybe this picture not correct. The ancient text I saw is like that. Like that. So they call they call Long. That's how they form the dragon. Right? They saw the tail, then they saw the 角 like that. Then they see the 飞龙在天 like that. That's how ancestor came up with this dragon. So that's why number 1, this dragon very, very important for the Chinese ancestor, especially the emperor. Okay, that's why emperor like to call themselves dragon, or they wear this dragon on the rope, dragon, like that. Number one. Number two, this dragon, if the Chinese ancestor also notice, this six star from here, from the 脚 from here until the tail here, right, form this dragon. Then they notice, at the tail they notice is the 天河, is the 银河. 银河 in English called what? 银河. This one, they notice right at the tail is the 银河. That's why if you read the I Ching, you will see this description in the I Ching. Right? For example, 飞龙在天, right? 乾卦, correct? And something like 龙从何出, like that. Like the dragon coming out from the river, not the river. It's talking about the sky. That's why long doesn't exist on earth. That's why if you read ancient texts, 他们讲飞龙在天. They never say a dragon and dog like that clawing around on the earth. No leh. So that's why in 12 animal zodiac, only dragon 它是飞龙在天. So what is ancestor trying to tell you? Ancestor is trying to say this dragon is the universe. 他是老大. That's why 有八字搞 dragon 啊，搞 dragon 很容易做老大。Dragon important 啊。But if you dragon and then you no achievement in life, not so good not so good That means you did not carry out the dragon characteristic. No good. So that is why the ancestor very, very emphasize on the dragon. That's why the east side, they found the dragon. That's why dragon is also called 东龙. That's why 东, we always say 东山再起. We never say 南山再起, 北山再, we never say that. We always say 东山, we say 东. Why? 东山再起 means the dragon coming back. Sad no dragon. I also don't have. If have, you better make sure you are somebody You make sure you protect the universe. You must make sure you are ethically very, very. 你的功德 right, must bigger than your 财富 I'm wealthy, but I don't do in charity or young charity, then cannot because your truck got dragon. Got dragon, you must do charity one. Correct? Because dragon is the only animal zodiac that exists on the heaven. That's why they call 天子, they call 龙子. Correct? That's why now I understand why Chinese ancestor 很看得起龙的嘞. Correct? So if my name is Long and then I am nobody, I am selfish, better don't call yourself Long. Right? Or you very foolish. I got scam I got scam 1 million. Then you don't call yourself dragon. No, cannot. You cannot hold the name. Cannot. Right? Like for example, Elon Musk want to call himself dragon. Can. Then Dr. Kim call herself dragon. Cannot. Resign. Cannot. I cannot. Sunrise from the east. That's why when you look at the 河图洛书, when you look at the 河图, this 河图, right, it's not talking about river, China Sea, China River. No. This 河图 is actually talking about the universe. 它是在讲天象. It's talking about the universe, the 28 constellation star plus the planet. It's talking about that. It's not talking about the horse come out from the river, and then the ancestor draw the picture, and then all of us go and interpret, say, oh, Fuxi sit at the river, and then saw this horse come out from the river. No. No. If you read the ancient text, okay, legendary, yes, I agree, legendary, but factual is not, because the ancient text ancestor, they write down all these things in ancient text. Okay, so in the ancient text, they even produce and also declare their findings and why they conclude this dragon. 所以呢，这个河图 this 河图is also known as 龙图来的。它 actually 不代表马，它 actually 是代表龙。It does not really represent a horse. It is actually representing a dragon. Number one. Number two, the numbers formulated in the 河图, right? It's actually talking about the 天象. Understand? The 河图 and the 洛书, these two, they are actually a map of the universe. Because in the ancient time, the ancestor got no telescope, got no satellite. They don't have rocket. They don't have like robot fly to the moon or fly to the Mars, fly to the outer space and walk. They don't have all these things. Correct? They don't have all these things. So they observe using their own method, using their bare minimum method. Okay? And when they want to write down all this information, they lack of words. Then how? They use dot to represent all the circle, all the picture. So this one, they draw a horse. They're not drawing a horse. They're drawing a dragon. And coming out from the river, no, it's actually the 银河. Hey, can somebody help me? 银河 English call what? 银河. They're trying to show this 龙从银河, because the tail is at the 银河. 银河 is what? Silver lining. Like that. So this picture is actually talking about, and these two picture actually explain, the ancestor want to explain how the universe works. The north, south, east, west, they want to explain. And then they want to explain why this is north, why this is one, why this is wood. They want to explain. Milky Way. Yeah, Milky Way also. Milky Way. 银河. Correct? So don't be like what call that, like you don't know. Until today you still don't know this dragon, the meaning, this picture, right? So ancestors have reason why they use this picture and this picture. Correct? They use this turtle because in the ancient time, the Chinese ancestor believed this turtle is very magical animal. Why? Because turtle can live thousand of years. That means you die don't know how many times already, the turtle still around, right? That's what the ancestors said. So this turtle know a lot of things one. That means the turtle, since the day the turtle born, the turtle move, it quiet. Dr. Kim doing and be like, right? After Dr. Kim don't die how many 200 years, don't know how many donkey years. This person doing this, this dynasty changed already. That's why in the ancient they use the turtle shell for prediction. They use the turtle shell. Even I Ching, they use the turtle. Nobody asked me, teacher, why use turtle? Why don't use something else, right? Use another animal shell or what? right? Why don't you use the seashell? Why don't you use the, whatever shell? Why use the turtle shell, or use the starfish? Why use turtle? There's a reason why I use turtle. Because galaxy, huh? Oh, thank you for the verification. Thank you so much. We fall on. 谢谢。银河 the tail of the dragon is linked to the 银河. So it's like, wow, very fantastic. Number one. Number two, every time this east side, this 6 star, every time screw up or what, means the dynasty in trouble. Like that. Huh? So this turtle, that is the reason why they use this turtle. This is actually known as dragon. But they don't know how to draw this dragon flying out of the river, so they draw like that lah. You know what I'm trying to say? And then they draw the river coming out from a river. So some ignorant one will say, oh, the horse and then what come out from a river. Actually, it's not the river. It's the 银河. So if you look at these two, 洛书 and 河图, correct? You will know that ancestor is trying to tell you, you see, the earth is like that, and like that. For example, like this 河图. This 河图, when you look at this 河图, the ancestor say, you see, here is everything is +5, +5, +5. Like your hand, 5 here, +5. How come there are 12 fingers, 15 fingers? How come 5 + 5? This is actually the universal secret. So therefore, these two charts here, correct, speak about the universe secret. And why the emperor called 95至尊 is also in the secret, also inside here. 95至尊, right? This word, the concept, the idea come from the 河图 and the 洛书. Your head giddy already or not? Giddy or not? If you want me to carry on, type ZUN. If not, I do this next Sunday or what for you. Teacher, I want to listen more. I want to listen more than ZUN. Okay, well, you ZUN and I repeat, the charity for the good brothers. Okay, so we also contribution, we do good for the living, but we also do good for the dead. For example, charity for the old folks. Charity for the old folks is Chinese New Year. Correct? Charity for the old folks is Chinese New Year and Christmas. And charity for the dead, the deceased, the wandering spirit is the Chinese 7th month. So in Chinese metaphysics, we believe in yin and yang. It doesn't mean, you cannot see the dragon physically, means there's no dragon. The ancestor doesn't believe this. Number one. Number two, the ancestor believe everything got yang, sure got yin one. Right? Yang is like yang zai. Yang zai is like your house. If got yang zai, sure got yin zai one. Yin zai is your tombstone. Correct? So got yang ren, sure got yin ren one. That's what ancestor believe. That's how the universe works. Okay? So we do charity for the yang ren. We also do charity for the yin ren, which is a good chance every year, 7 months, brother. We will buy all these prayers for them so that they can 好吃好用啦, right? This is a little bit we can do for them. So I hope 祝 members support the good brothers, just like how I support the good brothers. And these good brothers, I cannot pray 一点点. I cannot pray 一点点. I must pray the big one. So how to pray the big one? Of course, you must contribution, then I can pray the big one. So please help the group brothers. Okay? And then if you're free, come and help me do the prayers, come and help me burn the offerings to the group brothers on September 15, 3 p.m. Okay? 阴德阳德是的准 carry on. Okay, carry on not giddy Today I talk about the dragon only. So dragon the 八字 means what? Means the king of all the elements. All the 金木水火土 actually belongs to the dragon, for your information. Why? The universe owns everything. You know what I mean? Don't believe? You know, 10,000 years ago, the ancestor already found out. Wait, let me stop this one first. Remove. Add another one. Today, don't know why I a bit retarded. I think I sick already. Too many screen all blur liao. Okay. You know the ancestor, they are so smart, so smart. Okay, the ancestor, number one, we are farmers. Okay? Then number two, right, ancestor, they have problems settling down. Why? Unpredictable nature. They're like, now how come got fruits growing on the tree? Then next moment, how come the fruits die already? Then 我们吃什么? How are we going to survive? All right. So ancestor got a big headache about this. So they must solve. Because why? No food means that dead. So that is the reason why they study how the universe works. Because the universe control the 吉凶祸福. The universe will control, you COVID, you die already, no food, you're gonna die. Everybody go to the supermarket because of toilet paper, I beat you, or like that. Right? The universe can do that. Can because of one tissue paper, we fight in the supermarket. Can. The universe got that power. So ancestors say cannot. For survival, we must study how the universe works. Okay? Therefore, the ancestor, right? This is like 10,000 years ago, no? Not even 5,000. I go and check the history already. I checked, is it 5,000? 8,000? I checked was more than 8,000 years ago. Right? The ancestor go and see how this universe work. Right? Even today, the scientists sort of agree. Right? The original universe actually is like that one. Kosong. That means got Earth, got Jupiter, got Saturn, got the sun, the moon, actually nothing one. 200 million years ago, nothing one. It's just some rock, some star floating around. So ancestor don't know how to describe this. He draw a circle on his textbook. On paper, it was a circle. Okay? He don't know how to see. So he draw one circle, kosong. Like that. Then ancestor want to say that 200 million years ago, right? Because the universe got gravity, nuclear, got gases, got electromagnetic forces, got 金水矿, correct? And then boom, the Big Bang Theory correct? Like everything collided, then 爆炸 because of these forces, all these gravity, nuclear forces were right, 爆炸. Then the universe break, the formation, the kosong break, like we break the egg like that，开也能出来了。所以太极 kosong， 太极它生两仪 ，correct？ 生两仪 ，this 两仪 means the kosong earth explosion. That's what the ancestor want to tell you, but you don't know how to write, so draw circle, color, and show you. Okay, and then explosion already. Then explosion but explosion got all the chemical, all the this, right? All the what helium lah, and don't know. You go and Google yourself. I don't know how to read the scientific terms. Okay, but the ancestor know that all these like forces, correct? So this two dot is actually talking about the forces coming in to form the universe. 所以两仪生四象。That means if you look at this chart, right? First it break already the two circle. Can you see this two circle? First kosong, correct? Kosong already, then break into two. Break into two, then all these gas forces, correct? Forces. Then after that form into what? Form into 8 important planet. For example, sun, right? Moon, it formed, it formed over million of years, not within 1 day or 3 years, over million of years, 200 million years, right? Then the sun, then the moon, then the Mercury, then the Venus, then the Earth, then the Mars, then the Jupiter, then the Saturn. 准不诶，所以四象生八卦。That's what ancestor trying to tell you. Correct? So if you look at the universe, ta-da, it becomes like that. So that's what the universe trying to explain this, how the universe began, like that. Not in words, but in picture. Then this is what is seen in the today's science textbook. Correct? So I talked about this last week. Correct? So you can see the sun is here, the moon is here, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn. Then the below one too far from Earth. Ancestor not interested. Why? The impact on the Earth not significant. Right? We only interested in those near the Earth and near the sun. Right? And the giant, we interested in that one because the giant has forces. So one day can all these planets explode again? I believe maybe can. I think so lah. Look at the way we destroy the Earth. Look at how everybody scam. Those people's evil scam us. Correct or not? I believe if so one day all this will explode like how the universe, all the rocks exploded and formed this. I believe so. I believe lah. Next year, I don't think lah. Maybe another don't know how many million, 100 million years later, maybe, or billion years later, right? Because the forces is so great, right? And then look at all the damage we're doing to the Earth physically, right? Look at all the damage we do to each other, right? Con the money lah, scam lah, and all the greed lah, and then destroy the Earth lah. Hey, Earth is formed because of the water, you know. Ancestor found this. Because of this water, that's why we can survive on this Earth. Because this water helps to grow the wood, which later on form this fire for civilization so that we can cook our food, right? And then the earth, and then the metal, no? 所以城呢是水库，Y 城水库 important this dragon 不要紧没有So if you don't know this theory and then you want to read 八字 want to do 奇门遁甲 want to read 易经 want to do 大六壬 not very effective. right? You must like me like that. Why is it formed? Why is it like that? Why is it? Must why? Like that. Okay, and then I'm not going to talk about this already. Last week I talked about it already. So just want to share with you, right? This concept of how the universe formed in Chinese ancestor 10,000 years ago perspective, which cannot be explained in words, but drawn out like that. Then after that, right? After that, you will see this law. These are actually the lesson that I teach in class for the student, which usually I don't talk in everyday life. But it's okay, no problem. Wait, you see, Tai Chi is like that. At first is Kosong, correct? Then after that, explosion. Then after that, the air forces, correct? So the air forces. So got what? Got positive air, got negative air, correct? Correct? You see, break into two, correct? Then after that, sun, moon, right? Earth, Jupiter, correct? Saturn, Mars, come out already. Parker, planet 出来了. Then again, ancestor don't know how to write Mercury 表示 so it draws stroke. You is stroke 好了看 like that. Then of course, because of this 天象, okay, 天象 of course not only study the Jupiter, the Saturn, also study the 28 constellation star, right? And then that's where they found the dragon. So the dragon formation 出来了. And then this one I talked already, Then after that, Then from this, because this is related to number one related to the dragon also. Actually every concept, they are interrelated. Okay, and this 河图 and this 洛书 is also related to the formation of the heaven and the earth, because ancestor belief auspicious, how you know you are auspicious, be it life destiny or be it the country destiny. Number one, 天人要合一，天和人 must together, 要合一。Together means what? Together means the heaven asks you to do what you do. I want to go against the heaven. When I was young, I also like that. Go against. I don't believe. Now I dare not go against. I'm very scared. Because I understand 天人合一 already. Correct? Don't believe you know your 八字. Don't believe you look at your 八字 lor. Your 八字 got year, right? Got month, right? Got day, right? And then got hour. Correct? So here got 天干, right? Here got 地支, right? If you look at the 八字, correct? If you look at the 八字, day is me. 天干 me. Correct? Month is decided by this animal zodiac here. Here. Correct? The me say, I want to go jogging. Nobody can stop me. Not even my father, my mother can stop me. Nobody can stop me. The month typhoon, you don't need to go already. Correct or not? So the month is what? It's the boss what? The month represent the 天象 what? The on top say don't let you go. correct? 我命由我不由天。This one young people say one young people say one. The young people 的没有死过的讲的 correct? So teacher, are you trying to say our life is fixed and I cannot make positive changes? Not true. Not true. But you say I want to go jogging. Typhoon, then I'm finished. No, you don't worry, because you know why? In the Bazi chart, there is a destiny for you one. So in consultation, I'll tell you, your destiny asks you to go to the east side, go to the west side, go to the what? You go there and you follow lah, you go you okay one. No, I don't want. I want to be singer. I die, I want to be singer. But the typhoon said no singer for you. Right? You must do let's say bank broker. I don't want. Or you must be a lawyer. I don't want to be a lawyer, I want to be singer. Right? The chart say you're a lawyer, you go and be a lawyer. Okay? That's what it means lah. So identify the chart, very important. Okay? Don't waste time doing the wrong things, and then not doing well in your life, then it's not worth it already. Ancestor already give us the secret how to manage our life using Tiangan and Dizi, and this is the universe energy. Ancestor already found the secret. And then what we need to do is understand, learn ourselves, consultation. Then after that, okay, the chart say this. Then we just how so that we can achieve our goals. Your chart say you must go to the Jurong MRT. Then after that, all right. No, I don't want. I want to go to Bedok MRT. Then you suffer. Then you go one big round. Finally, you go to the Jurong MRT. You know what I'm trying to say? So this is what ancestor is trying to say lah. So in the concept of the ancestor, correct? Auspicious means number one, 天人合一. Means 天 say okay, you be liar. Then 人 okay, I study law, follow like that. Then number two, 风调雨顺. 风调雨顺 means 风调雨顺 means when it should rain, it must rain. When it should not rain, it must not rain. That's what it means by 风调雨顺. Right? For example, at night already, the sun was so hot. The sun is so bright, so glaring. So this is not called 风调雨顺. 风调雨顺 is, for example, now what time already? You still playing your handphone. This is not 风调雨顺. Right? When you work, when you should sleep, you want to play. When you want to work, you want to sleep. This is not called 风调雨顺. This represents not auspicious in the Chinese ancestor perspective. So auspicious means, for example, at my apple like that, right? She's a wife. 风调雨顺. She does what a wife is doing. 风调雨顺. When you rain, you should rain. When it's not supposed to rain, you don't rain. This is called 风调雨顺. This is called auspicious in the perspective of the ancient ancestor. I don't know. Any question? Thank you for coming in, Kenneth. Nice to see you. Support the 7-month brothers, Yeah. 天人合一. So now you got a concept of what is called auspicious. Oh, teacher, I want to scam. Teacher, I want to... That is not 风调雨顺 already. And then the 河图洛书 from here, you can see in the ancestor perspective. In the ancestor perspective, this 河图, right? focus on 10, 10, 10. This 洛书, the turtle auspicious 1,000 years old turtle, right? Focus on the digit 9. That's what the ancient textbook. And these two are information of the ancient signs and the spaces on the universe, which they don't have a telescope to show the digit. So they draw circle, circle, black and white. Huh? So in this 河图洛书, right? Here you notice it talks a lot about actually talks more of about the 方位, more of the 方位, north, south, east, west, and the center. More of the 方位. Huh? So here, if you use number to represent, he actually explained about, okay, you see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this one is 5. Okay? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Okay? If you plus a 5, 它叫五方位，东南西北 center. Okay? For example, 1, you plus a 5, you get 6. Huh? So 1 and 6, one group. That means what? They are yin yang. 1 is odd number, 6 is even number. So every time you plus a 5, the yin and the yang can match. Like that. And to him, yin and yang must match. Like you do yang gong de, you must do yin gong de, like that. Must match. So if it's 2, 2, 2 plus 5, 7. Match. 2 is odd. Even. 7 is odd. Yin yang match. Like that. If it's 3, 3 plus 5, 8. Match. 3 is odd. 8 is even. Like that. Camel, ancestor. They even odd. Then they yin and they yang. Like that. Then right? Then 4 plus 5. So this one they call 五方位. That means more of north, south, east, west, and the center. More of drawing the direction, the north, south, east, west direction. More so for that purpose. That is how they discover north, south, east, west. That's what they're trying to tell you. How they discover north, south, east, west. So this chart here has 五方位, 5 position. 东南西北 and center. Like that. Correct? Then after they come to here, then they notice life only got 五方位. They realize no leh. Why? The corner here got space. What? For example, in the ancient text, the scientists they discover this kind of thing. Wait, see I can find out. Did I write here? No, this one not interesting. Wait, this one. For example, the 河图, they found this placenta one dot. 他找到这个 correct? And then they notice, this one, if it's a place, it looks like that. It looks like, yeah. Ya means not first class, right? Ya means second in Chinese words. Correct? Then they realize, here got lobang. Here got lobang. Because ancestors believe in 地方. 地方. That's why feng shui cannot have missing sector. Because ancestors say 地方. They never say 地缘. They say 天是圆的，但是地是方的，地方。So that's why 地方 already. Understand or not? That's why house got missing sector not so good. That's why now I see the architect, they design here missing. You look at the society now. The children don't even want to stay with the parents. The parents cannot even learn how to compromise and live well with the children, you know. Then I'm like, right, last time, my parents' time lah, no matter how hard everybody must come home one. Cannot you stay here, you stay here, you stay that wayside. Right now I see, how come this girl every time go to a boyfriend house and stay one? How come like that one? We cannot do this. Right? 1 hour never come back. The mother go to the whole street and look for you, no? Huh? So why? Here missing, there missing. Correct? So the He Tu, correct, talks about the Wu Fang. Correct? But did not talk about this. They call Si Wei, 4 corners. Therefore, 他们就补多一张图下去。你知那样要无嘞？then 他就补多一张图下去 ，correct？ 他补 ，you see here compensate the corner already，you see not？ you see 补那个 corner 下去，所以它 corner 怎样补下去 ？How shift the in numbers，shift the in number。Okay? Can understand or not? Is it very difficult to understand? I hope I'm a good teacher that explains very, very well. This one very complicated. When I was reading the ancient text, I was like, wow, this one very difficult to understand, right? But after I figure out, not so difficult actually. Okay, then. So if you look at this picture, you notice 它 shift 吗？一 position 了吗？ So 这个是在天对吧？这个在地，是吧？所以天地人和咯。Then you can be successful. Which ancestor say 天人合一？So never do things ancestor call 天地不容，天地不容不容 means cannot. Even the heaven or the hell will disagree one. That one cannot do. 不使做 Understand? 天地不容 cannot. Because why? Auspicious means 天人合一。If 天 don't agree, 天地不容 means 准备死了咯 like that. Disaster, bankrupt lah, what jail lah, what fatal death all this kind of thing lah. So cannot lor. Cannot do lor. But teacher, I got bullied, also cannot do. Cannot do. Okay? Cheat student money, cannot do. 别使做，天地不容。Understand? Anyhow teach just simple teach free one, anyhow cannot do. 天地不容。do one TikTok short one, then just like that 青菜 explain 3 minutes just catch attention 想后买Okay. Correct. Look. Just now the He Tu was like that, right? You remember just now have all the in numbers? Correct? Remove the in numbers, right? Then this is the Tian, this is the Di. Correct? Because the Di short of the 4 corners. Remember? Just now I said short of the 4 corners. Correct? So the He Tu 的落数 can 它可以补那个4维 corner 进去。所以呢 if 1在下面 below, the 2 must be 在上面的。对啊 must opposite one. Alright. Therefore, when they do the opposite combination, can you see? When they do the opposite combination, if you see it in numbers, for example, you see it in this number form, correct? For example, you see it in numbers form, correct? And then you combine. I don't know how to show you it. Do I have a picture to show you? It's supposed to be like that. Like that, right? Yeah, ma. Supposed to be like that, right? Okay, maybe I draw. Oh, cannot. Correct? So one is here, what? Correct? If one is here, opposite here also will have another yeah. If one is here, then two must be here, what? It must be at the opposite. Correct? Two must be here already, what? Correct? And then here is 9. Why? Where's my the digit book? 1 is here, 2 is opposite. Correct? And then 3 is here. 6 will be here already. Correct? 1, 3, 5 is here. 7. This is the odd, right? Then even will be here. 4. This one will be 8. Correct? This one will be 10. Even, 5 is odd, 10 is even, correct? So how they combine? You cannot combine, what? So what they do, they twist this sideways. So when they do twist this sideways, this become 4, right? Can you see the 4 is here? Can you see the 4 is here? The 10 is here. The 6 is here. Can you see? Twist. Then here they twist. Remember the 4 corners missing. Correct? So here is it 2? The 8 is it here? 九宫八卦出来了。九宫八卦 means 九五之尊 means universe secret. So 奇门遁甲 accurate, very accurate. Why? 天人合一嘛。So if you look at the palace, isn't this the palace? Isn't this the combination of the 九五之尊? Correct? Isn't this the 九五之尊? The secret digit is here. Number 1. Number 2, all the digit, you go multiply here, multiply there. In the end, you will get a 9. Because 它是九宫格来的. For example, you go and try yourself. Don't ask me do here. You go and play yourself. 4, 3, 8. Multiply by 8, 1, 6. Equal, You add all the numbers, equal 9. You go and play. Or 4, 5, 6. Multiply by 2, 7. You go and play. Multiply already the string of digit. You add. You get a 9. You here add, that. Everywhere you add, you get a 9. Because it's the secret. The universe secret. Like that, So this number is not, I think today I good mood. I put the 1 here. No. There is a logic why this is the best representation of how the earth and the universe combine and activate energy for us. Like that. So ancestor found this. Amazed? Amazed? Right. This one they found in the ancient, the museum. You go and see. This one is a turtle shell. The ancient, and they found in the graveyard. They go and dig, then they ancestor lah, right? Then they found, what is this? How come 10,000 years ago have, and don't forget, this one is a turtle shell. They do using a stone carved into like a turtle shell. Right? If you look at this, 很像 turtle shell like that. The design. Correct? So if you carefully see this, you will notice just now I said the number is here. 5 or 10 is here, right? And then I talk about 6. 6, 7, 2, 9, 4, 3. This is 1. This is the 8, right? The is here, right? You can see the 4 corners. Can you see the 4 corners? The is here. You're going to play around. You will know what I'm trying to say. And all these arrows are pointing to the north, south, east, west. These are arrows pointing. Then inside here is the 9宫格. The 9 palaces inside. So long donkey years, the ancestor already found all this secret already. And then they don't know how to express, so they use circle to tell you what is going on. Question? So 洛书 is more of like 地用. Can you see? 地用. So 河图 is more of 天体. You see or not? This one in the I Ching textbook, wrote here already. 写下来了. Written here one. That's why I must have strong foundation. If not, you don't know how to use the numbers. You don't know how to use the direction for feng shui. You don't know how to make prediction. This one is fundamental. So you can go and play around. But this is the meaning of the 95之尊, which the emperor also followed diligently. Where to sit, how to position himself, who should be on the left, who should be on the right, who should be here, who should be there. 天人合一. Follow how the universe energy works. Follow. Okay? Did you learn well? Did I explain properly or not? Yes, give me a ZUN. So last announcement again. September 15. Okay? Need contribution for Ying De, because we believe in Yin Yang one. Yang De also must do Ying De. Yang De is like what teacher always doing, right? For the old folks. Charity for the old folks. Now, 7 months, we're going to do charity for the good brothers. Okay? Old folks, they are folks that children cannot support them. Right? Or they don't even have children. Okay? Or they have children, but the children deserted them. Correct? So Christmas, New Year, okay, we go and support them, right? We give them grocery, hang around with them, talk to them, make them happy, let them know that, hey, we care. And then, Ying De is 7 months, only 7 months only. Right? Yang De got 2. One is Christmas, one is New Year. But Ying De only got 1, which is 7 months prayers. Okay? So Chinese, we believe in Yin Yang one. We believe in Yang Zai Feng Shui. We also believe in Yin Zai Feng Shui one. So I hope you can join me, and then we do this charity together, because this one need to do bigger. So alone I cannot do bigger. So I need your contribution. So we join forces, and then Yeah, we join forces. Okay, and then we do this for the good brothers. Okay, so minimum is 88 contribution because we'll buy a lot of all these things. Oh, Maggie mee lah, food lah, here lah, there, a lot of things. All prayers and so on lah. Okay, so text me if you want to participate, and if you can kind of help me burn the offerings, even better. Okay. David said, well explained, I try to explain as simple as I can, because when I was going through, it's quite difficult. Okay, but don't worry, I'm here. I simplify for you at my very best. Jun. Kenneth, thank you for coming in to say hello. 奇门遁甲. So the original 奇门遁, the original 易经 look like that? No, doesn't look like that. In fact, it is a design of a dragon actually. It should be, this is correct. This one. Teacher but of course, a lot of people in the market, they don't know this lah. Nobody interested to go and find out the origins except me, because I'm a PhD. PhD means always look for the root. No root, no story. For me, okay? Because for me, when I'm studying, everything I look for the root. All right, even I'm doing counseling, doing treatment, doing psychology, I always look for the root. No root, no story. Correct? No root like me. You don't know the head, you don't know the tail. Then you want to say you are pro. Right? If student just throw one question, teacher, why this is 二生气, you don't know how to explain. Then why this one is slanting one? Why this one is missing one? You don't know how to explain. Then if student ask you, teacher, why 12 animals zodiac got one dragon? And then never exist dragon. What is this dragon? Have dog, have rat, have ox, have rabbit. Never seen a dragon. And then you don't know how to explain. And then you call yourself master. Now doesn't make sense. Okay? So the what correct, the yin yang original actually should look like that. Maybe can add one dragon ball here. Can add one 一粒红色的球, The original got one dragon ball here. Actually, it's not a dragon ball. Actually, it is the dragon eye. 它的龙的眼睛来的。I don't know. I see the ancient text, right? This dot is to represent 那个龙的眼睛。So the two circle is, you know lah. The later they redesign, but this one is the original one. The one that I share with you is the authentic, original beginning of the Yin Yang tool. Okay. All right. I'm glad you like it so much. My channel. Easy to understand, Okay. Thank you for your feedback. It helps me to understand you better, so I know how to teach you better. Okay, so next coming Thursday, no FB live because we have property class, right? So we'll be very busy for the next few days. Come and join the property class. Very, very useful. In fact, come and join all my classes. Very, very useful. You will not regret. You ask David, right? Okay, bye-bye.